Hey guys, time to do a Cartomizer overview. Now, these are the three that I'm going to be reviewing. The reason there was a fourth that I got from Nick Fit Nation. They are the new 510 Joytech ones. I'm not including them in this review. The simple fact was I found them to be a bit of a pain, a little bit unreliable. I just couldn't recommend them at this time. Overall, wasn't too happy with them. However, I'm going to cover these three. All of these three came from Happy Vapor. I'm going to say now I paid full fare, except for this one, which the cart accidentally rang up at $10 instead of the 12 something it's supposed to be, but I used a coupon. Anyway, the point is I paid for it. This isn't a paid review at all. But I'm just gonna put these down for just a second. The reason I got into cartomizers was, if you're like me, I got to the end of my rope. If I had to drip one more time, walking around with a bottle like this, doing this when I'm trying to drive, my hands were always covered in oil. Sometimes the Addies would work great, and other times they wouldn't work at all. So I rushed out and I actually bought two of these, which are the Buzz. These are great. The idea is that it's variable voltage from 3 volts to 6. My idea being, well, if the atomizer gets clogged, I can crank it up a bit, burn it off, and yada yada. Well, I blew about $120 in atomizers in about 2-3 days. So that sent me looking at carts, and you're free filling it all the time. So I decided to take a relook at cartomizers. Now, I've tested all three of these for a considerable amount of time. The least of which I've tested are these, but I'm going to go through in my order of faves. First, least favorite, 808. I know these have a huge following. They just ain't being followed by me. Basically, to show it to you, looks just like a regular cartomizer. You pull that off, you fill it up. I'm going to assume you guys know what a cartomizer and atomizer is. This is the cartridge and the atomizer together. Let me go ahead and pop this on. I'm going to use the Buzz at 4.2, 4.6, somewhere in there, for all of them, because that's what I'm using now. And I'll get to that at the end of the video, but I'm trying to hurry because I got a lot to do. Vapor production's not bad. Flavors not bad. Throat hits not bad. But overall, I find they run a little hot. They don't taste great. You fill them quite often. There's better. Are they bad? No. If you've got 808 batteries, I guess. You know what? But if you have 808 batteries and you're sick of blowing your money on these, hoping that they work, spend a little, get a variable voltage, man. If you're going to get into cartomizers anyhow, you want the variable voltage. But you don't need it. On to my second favorite. Bam, RoyalSmokers. Now, you're going to have to forgive me for looking down. I got a lot of stuff here to show. RoyalSmokers are, now these are the R4 E2, or E2 R4 or whatever. These are the XL ones. Trying to see, whatever. They're the only ones available in Canada. So if you're in Canada and your ass has a RoyalSmokers, they came from Happy Vapor, these are them. I'm going to stick this on a 3.7 battery. Much better vapor production. In fact, it's better than the 808 at 4 or 5 volts. I know you can't see it because there's a lot of white here. You can watch my other video. I just did a video all about these. They're great. If you only have 3.7, if you want to fill up your Cartomizer once a day and walk around all day with it, bam, this is the deal. I love them. They're great. And to be honest, I was going to shoot my video a day ago and tell you this is the greatest thing, because I had these pieces of crap that I had also ordered and Jack was nice enough to supply me with. They are his 510, you know, we've all seen it, the double condom, blah, blah, blah. You can fill it up by putting some juice in the condom and just sticking them down, though I tell you that's not a great way. But, believe it or not, I'm here to tell you this is my new ultimate vape. Out of everything I own, out of everything I've tried the 3.7 or every low-res atomizer, the Cisco 306, you name it. These rock. Now I'm going to put it on 3.7. I haven't actually done this a lot, and you may notice, I'm going to try and see here, I have a drip tip on mine. I'll get to why in just a second. Let's go ahead. Pretty crappy. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This could be drying out now. You do have to refill these a little more often. But here's what I like. Let's say you have to refill them. And then you just squeeze off a couple of drops. I'm not going to put in too many, but I mean, you can throw quick 10 drops in. And so the point is you're dripping maybe one every 5 times you would have dripped before. Maybe. But here is where crap gets turned around. You get yourself a variable voltage. I'll tell you right now, 6.0 volt, it's tough, man. I bought a silver bullet when I first got into vaping. Thought, oh yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, it's great if you need to jump start your fucking car, but for a vapor, it might be a little tough. Anyway, I don't know if you're allowed to swear on YouTube. I apologize. Anyway. There you go. This is it. This is my go-to vape now. I love this. It's a 510. Now, I have an adapter on this buzz because the guy that sold me my other buzz, which is a 510, kind of shanked me for shipping, and I'm still waiting for the thing. But I don't even know if you can see the vapor. Awesome throat hit. Nice flavor. Great flavor? No. Nice flavor. Throat hit, beautiful. It's dry. It's everything I want. I do have to drip. Well, I don't drip so much. I mean, I sort of do. If I know it's sort of starting to run dry, like just for this video, I can quickly top up if I'm heading out to the store, whatever. Life of them is great. I'm not kidding. I think I opened 2 now because I wanted to test to make sure I didn't just get a lucky one. But for $10 for 5 of them, who cares? I have yet to pop it. I've tried it at all different voltages. It's nice with the variable voltage because you just tune it in, and I'm looking, I only got 30 seconds left. Long story short, if you're wanting cartomizers, head your ass to happyvapor.com. Use a coupon code. Jack told me he doesn't care. I wrote him an email. He's a hell of a nice people over there. They really are. They'll answer all your questions. Again, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I don't care where you shop, but I recommend them. If you haven't tried these, I don't know if they're new, if they're different. I don't know. 8 seconds left. I prefer the 510. RoyalSmokers are great. No bad flavor. Take it easy. Vape on.